All right, happy Friday. Good morning. I'm going to take a minute. We'll get everybody on here. Still a little early for most people. Hope everybody's having a good week. May is upon us. If you jump on at any time, jump on, say hello, leave a comment, let me know you're in here or that you stopped by. Another busy week here. Got a couple of shows that we're going to talk about today. And I got some announcements. As always, we're going to do those first. But I'm going to take a minute and just wait to see who else jumps on. And then we'll get started here in about 30 seconds or so. So... how is everybody's first week of May going? A lot of good things going on, right? I think things are starting to open up a little bit more. No, maybe, yes. So, all right, I'm going to get started because we got a busy day here. We're meeting up with clients, a couple meetings. Shad, good morning. Thank you for jumping on. Much appreciated. We got a busy day here. It's, I don't even, what is it, May 6th? May 7th. I'm sorry. Look at that. I'm a day behind. All right. May 7th. Let's talk about May real quick. I want May. May is the month of like, let's celebrate everything. Like we couldn't spread it out like this week. And listen, I'm all for recognizing people. I want to, we this past week was National Teachers Week. Shout out to all the amazing teachers out there showing up, educating the youth, the ones that are doing good, right? That go the extra mile. I think teachers are one of the most underappreciated careers in the United States. I absolutely love our teachers. I've had the honor of, Morning, Tanya. I've had the honor of being a substitute teacher for both junior high and high school for several years. I'm still licensed. It is an incredible field, and you really, I had an appreciation for it, but it changed my mindset once you became a teacher. So yesterday was okay. So earlier in the week, we celebrated National Teachers Appreciation Week. Yesterday was National Nurses Day, and it started National Appreciation Week for nurses. We're in the month of May, which is National Appreciation Month for our military. I believe today is National Appreciation for military spouses. Later in the month, we have Memorial Day. And it just seems like it's like, hey, you know what? That's May. We're going to throw everything together all at the same time. Like, there's 12 months in a year. Like, let's spread it out a little bit, right? Or is it just me? I don't know. I'm thinking that we probably should have maybe spread it out a little bit more. Lance, good morning. Listen, I waited. I'm just getting started, Lance, because I knew you'd show up, and I didn't want you to miss anything, buddy. So cheers to you. Good morning. So, teachers, thank you. Nurses, thank you. Our military, thank you. Military spouses, because today is your day. National Appreciation for Military Spouse Day is today. Thank you very much, all of you. Let me see here. Tour dates. We're heading down to Arizona late next week. Check it out if you're going to be in the area. We'll be there till May 30th. Hit us up. And then Nashville or the Tennessee area, Nashville area, June 4th through the 7th. Joel, my boy from Wisconsin, what's up, brother? How you doing? Appreciate you jumping on. We'll be in Nashville area from June 4th to the 7th. And then actually, Joel, we're heading up to Wisconsin June 8th, and we'll be there till, whenever I get tired, I guess. I don't know. So, a lot of things going on. Lance, nice. Let's get. Thank you, Lance. God bless you, my friend. All right, what else? Let me see here. So that's what we got going on in the next probably 60 days. Arizona, Tennessee, and Wisconsin. We're going to be around. So if you're in any of those areas and you would like to meet up with yours truly, send us a DM and we'll put something together. Also, Heroes Media Group, we're hiring contributors. If you have a story to share with us, send us a direct message, or you can email us at info@heroesmediagroup.com. Tell us your story, and we'll talk about it. All right, listen, I'm on a tight schedule today, folks. So strap in. Let's get this party started, because I tell you what, you do not want to miss this. We got a couple of announcements with some of these shows, some updates that you are definitely going to pay attention to. So first up in the queue, Not Your Average Operator. This week, they're talking about the cost of success. Man, this was one of those episodes you're just like mind blown. This episode focuses on a topic that it's going to rub you the wrong way. It's not going to it's going to rub some people the wrong way, but it's absolutely worth the discussion, and you're going to love it. It's the cost of success, right? How many times have you done a comparison with yourself or someone or something on social media, right? How many times have you based your definition of success or happiness, self-image, love, whatever, off of some social media post, right? It happens. We do it. Hopefully we don't do it a lot, but it's been done. There's always someone or something better, no matter how much you accomplish, and you still feel like a failure. That's a question. Is that the case for you? Have you ever felt that way? Well, listen. The question is what are you willing to sacrifice to become just like that perfect celebrity to the faceless crowd of society? Listen, I can't even read the rest of this. This is the thing. A lot of people will put their morals and their self-beliefs and what they believe in aside to hit so many likes or to hit so many followers or because they want to make money and tell you. And I'm trying not to go into too much detail because I really need you to take a listen to this show and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of it's geared. It works for everybody, but I think specifically I'll say this: like, take a look at military people as they get out and how they share maybe some of their stories and whatnot. And there's a specific group, so take a listen and check it out. How much have you really given up, and where has it gotten you? When you look at the social media and people think you have a perfect life and all that other crap. It's a facade, right? So don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you read or hear. So the question to this is, what's the cost of success, and how much have you given up already, and where has it gotten you? That's this week's Not Your Average Operator. Andrew, good morning, brother. How are you? Joel, this year, the 11th, I'll be racing Eagle Valley Speedway if you're home. On the 11th. Good to know. Okay, I will note it, Joel. Thank you. All right, next up, Carry On Podcast. This is a big update. Big update with this show. This week, part 2 of the Adam Dorito series. This is the guy that was banned from the Air Force Academy, basically, and then years later discovered that they falsified his medical documents, and there's a huge case going on between him and the United States government with the Air Force Academy and everything like that, and whatnot. Just crazy episode. It's a follow-up from last week's. Here's the update. Take a listen. Here's the update. Several weeks ago, the Corporal Teyu case, right now, if you're not following this case, get out from under the rock. This is a big, big case that's going on right now, and people are trying to sweep this under the rug. She's a Marine, I believe, who was accused of attempt of murder or whatnot. There's a big announcement coming this coming week. This next Wednesday, there's a big update. If you're not familiar with this case, go back to the Carry On podcast, episode 11, and they talk with the attorney on this case, and you get to hear the details. It is absolutely mind-blowing what's going on, and this is something that needs to be out in the public more. So check it out. Andrew, I'm working on it, buddy. I'm actually the 4th, and I'll give you a call a little bit later. Yeah, Lance, it's absolutely amazing. Kaylin, good morning. I'm trying to get through this. Kaylin and I actually have a meeting here in about 15 minutes, so we're cooking with fuel right now, folks. We're gonna keep this party going. Stay with me. Next up, we got the MSEC podcast, brought to you in part by our friends over at the Military Child Education Coalition. This week's topic: early college programs. I love when MSEC puts out a podcast because a lot of the times it ties in with my life with Junior and stuff like that. So this was a perfect time because we're doing college programs right now. Anyway, this week, NC State's Teacher of the Year, Maureen Stover, shares how service in the Air Force helped her find her true calling: teaching. Despite their mobile lifestyle, she urges military families to consider an early college program for their students. This is a great episode, very informative. This week's podcast for the MSEC podcast was made possible by part of the Fort Bliss Spouses Association. Thank you to the Fort Bliss Spouses Association. Check that out. That's this week's MSEC podcast. Lance, reach out, Carry On, if that's the one you're talking about, or Not Your Average Operator. Those are the ones, I'm guessing those are the ones you're talking about. Next up, we have the Arms Room. Every Monday at 2 p.m. Arizona time, new episode is launched. This week, they had Judy from Apex Stretch on the show to discuss how to avoid and how to handle physical injuries as we get older. Listen, you're all going to get older. We're all a little more seasoned. We all don't move around as easy as we used to. Take a listen to this episode. You're going to be surprised. Absolutely great information that they put out this week. So check that out. That's this week's The Arms Room. All right, next up, the Military Millionaire Podcast. This one just popped off this morning. I love this episode. Our buddy, Ben Kilroy, another Wisconsinite, cheesehead, buddy of mine, was on this episode this week. It just came out. As someone who helps family men find, the joy, getting back into the joy of being life and being part of a household family after service, Ben really breaks down factors that make it hard for men to do so. He explains how the media, the culture within the military, and the taboo-like treatment of talking about struggles in the military contribute to the stigma of life after service that the majority of military men experience. This is a great episode, and Ben is a dear friend, and he has a podcast as well, Military Dads, and he does a lot of public speaking about just topics of being a dad. This is a great episode, and I love the fact that David and Alex were able to link up with Ben on this one. Military Millionaire Podcast. Make sure you check it out. And real quick, I got to give David another shout out. The No BS Guide to the Military Life. Check it out, okay? The book just came out. That's this week's The Military Millionaire Podcast. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at From Military to Millionaire. Go check it out. Lance Henderson. Lance, you are no longer my friend. How dare you say that's blasphemy? Go. I'm not even going to repeat that. Go. Let's. Oh, God, that's terrible, Lance. Makes me sick. Makes me sick. All right, next up. The Ubaldi reports. Busy week this week. The Ubaldi reports, we're talking Concerned Veterans for America with Jimmy T. They discuss Biden's address to the nation. They talk teachers union and the CDC. And they also talk who are the real racist, Republicans or Democrats. That's going to rub some people the wrong way. Absolutely going to rub people the wrong way. But it's a great show. These shows only about anywhere from about 8 to 15, 20, no more than 15 minutes long. So they're great listens, quick listens. Go check that out. That's this week's Baldy Reports. Who do we got here? Patty Catter. Good morning to you, Patty. Hello. Yes, we are recording today. Yep. Lance, you need to take on the bottom to look at. Lance, yeah. Yeah. All right, next up, we're moving on. We got a couple left. Stay with me, people. Stay with me. Couple more here. The Power of Investing in People podcast with our girl, Shay Sparks. This week, from being an Army veteran to becoming a coach and a podcaster. Dan Warthride shares his educational journey and how you find your purpose when your intentions come from a place of service. This is another great episode. And Dan, I hope I said your name right, so forgive me if I didn't. So that's this week's The Power of Investing in People podcast. All right, next up we have Veterans Unite. Veterans Unite every Sunday, Central Standard Time, 6 p.m., 1800 for you military types. Got your 6 at 6. They have partnered up with the People's Patriot Project. They do a live feed. It's pretty awesome. Go check that out every Sunday. Also, one of our newer shows. Check it out. From War Hero to Superhero. They do a lot of live feeds. I would strongly encourage you to follow their show. They do a lot of live feeds. They talk family issues and whatnot. I'm going to put all of these links from this week's shows down here like I usually do, but you guys know that I can't multitask right now. So anyway, let me see here. What else? Listen, this week was a big week, and some of these shows are you got to check them out. If you haven't checked out the shows already, go to heroesmediagroup.com, click on the button up top that says podcast. You check out all the shows that are going on right now. Patty's in here. Adam had a haircut. Adam doesn't have much hair left, Patty. Let's see. I'm aware. Yeah. Lance triggered. Yeah, you guys are, boy, Lance is on fire this morning. I love it. Joel, that's a great. Yeah, it is, man. They do such a Shad and Andrea and they do. Mark, they do such a great show on Sunday nights. Listen, I would not be here if it wasn't for the sponsors. I'm very, very blessed to work with a lot of podcast shows and whatnot. But we also have some corporate sponsors and stuff that we work with directly. Short Mountain Distillery, that's one of the distilleries that does our sister company, HMG Beverage, does our Spirit line, which is coming out next month. Billy, David, Jamie, and the whole staff over there are just truly amazing people, and we absolutely love them. I cannot wait to get over there in a couple of weeks. Simper Savage, John Stacy, beautiful people. They have the best salad dressing and marinades your taste buds will ever taste. You got to check it out. My tax fella, I wouldn't listen. I'm not a bookkeeping type of guy. And I certainly hate taxes, and it's nice to have somebody that I can trust to do that. If you guys are having, if you have a small business or you need your taxes done or you got questions on stuff, reach out to Anthony and his team over at My Tax Fella. Digital Trigger, another great group. We get to blow up some cool stuff with them. They got some new product coming out. Check them out. Rick's Roasters. love the coffee. They're the ones that do our sister company HMG Beverage. All of their coffee blends we do through them. We're also getting ready to launch our tea blends with them. So go check out Rick's Roasters. Absolutely love them. Green Zone Hero, Attica Systems. They make some pretty cool boom boxes. JB Auto Clothiers, we're launching that. We've kind of slowly launched that. That's coming along. First Amendment Praetorian, go check that out. My buddy Rob started that group, and some great groups over there. So, and then I mentioned HMG Beverage. You know, we have our stuff. That's our sister company, and we're doing a lot of stuff, a lot of good things. The future's bright for that company. I'm really excited about what they've been doing there. And of course, let me just thank each and every one of you. You know, some of these, you know, I try to do these around this time because my day gets filled up pretty quick. But I want to make sure that one, I'm sharing and everybody else's brand, that you know, the shows that are on the network here, and updating you guys of maybe something that you had missed or topics that you would like to hear that the shows have talked about. So it's important for me to come on and do these every Friday, and I absolutely love it. Mark, good morning to you. I was just talking about you, and I appreciate you guys coming on and you know, communicating and participating in these every week. So listen, with that being said, I got to run because we got to be right here in this seat here in a couple minutes doing some recordings for Kaylin. I don't even, Kaylin, if you're still on, yeah, I'll be ready here in just a couple minutes. But we're gonna get Kaylin's show up and running again, which is gonna be exciting. So check that out. Listen, I love you guys. Be good this week. Do good things. Celebrate. This May is pretty much the month of celebration, right? I mentioned it earlier. You know, if you know a teacher, thank them. If you know a nurse, thank them. If you know a military, active duty military or veteran, thank them. Just be thankful. Be grateful. Do good things. Have a safe weekend. And that's it. I'll see you all next week. All right. Love you all.